Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Beauty Beacons of Fiction. Today it is time to tackle one of these Star Wars ladies, and it is going to be Padmé Amidala. So Padmé features in the prequel trilogy and the Clone Wars series. She is the Queen of Naboo and an influential politician, and one of the most beautiful ladies in the Star Wars series. She is also the wife of Anakin Skywalker, who later becomes Darth Vader, and that also makes her the mother of Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. She is played by Natalie Portman in the live-action films, who I think is an absolutely gorgeous actress. I really like her. Padmé wears so many different looks, so when I got requests for her, I looked up her images, and there were so many looks to choose from. So I ended up going with this one. This is a look I believe that features at the end of The Phantom Menace. It is one that I thought was pretty iconic for her, with the Queen royalty makeup and a hairstyle that was doable on natural hair. She has very crazy big wig hairstyles that I wouldn't be able to do on my own hair, but this one I felt like I could do. So this is the look I went for. So let's jump straight into it. I'm going to start with the makeup for this. In this kind of royal look, she often wears very pale kind of face paint. It's not completely white, but it's definitely a very light color. So I'm just going to apply a foundation to even out my skin tone to begin with. And then I'm going to apply a very light concealer. I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes and then on the highest points of my face to kind of highlight and give the impression that my skin is fairer than it actually is. So I'm going to blend all of this out really well. And then I'm going to powder this off with a good layer of powder to get my face completely matte. So I'm going to fill my eyebrows in a little bit, but I'm going to make sure to not extend them towards the side. Natalie Portman's eyebrows are kind of straight and diagonal, so I'm going to try and imitate that shape a little bit, or at least not enforce the other shape that I have on my eyebrows naturally. So in line with that, I'm also going to take a eyebrow gel and just brush my eyebrows up, especially the hairs on the outside, to again kind of enforce that diagonal shape that I'm trying to achieve here. So for the eyes, I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara on my top lashes. That is all. And then it's time for lips. So I first covered up my bottom lip with concealer to completely block this out. And then I'm going to go in with a red lipstick. And I'm going to use a lip brush for this, because this calls for a quite precise application. And I'm just going to color in my top lip completely. And then for my bottom lip, I'm going to create this rectangle in the middle of my lip. And when that is done, I'm going to draw the iconic dots on my cheeks. Hardest thing about this is to try and make them symmetrical on both sides. But really, that's just drawing a dot on each cheek. And that is the makeup already done. It's really simple, but this is really what sets the Padmé look apart. So for the hair, in this hairstyle, she's wearing a headpiece, which I don't have anything similar to it, so I'm just going to use this necklace. If you have anything that looks more like that headpiece that she's wearing, please feel free to use that. If not, just use any type of necklace. I think anything goes pretty much with this look. First, separated out a section of hair on the top of my head, which is going to hold my necklace in place. So I just placed my necklace around that, and then I just released that hair again, and you can see that the necklace is now held in place by that section of hair on the top. So then I'm going to gather all the rest of my hair into a ponytail on the back of my head. And now it's time to do all of those buns. So I'm going to start by separating out one section on the top of my ponytail, and I'm going to kind of pull this upwards and then fold it over, hold it there and tie that off with a hair elastic. And this is going to create my kind of fan shape. So I'm just going to leave it for now and move on to the rest of these bun things, chignons almost. So I'm going to do 4 more, 2 on each side. So I'm just dividing the rest of my hair into 4 sections and doing this, what I just did to all 4 of those. So separate out a piece of hair, fold it over and tie it with a hair elastic. So all the tails that are left from my little bun ponytail thingies, I'm just going to twist up and form these kind of crinkly little buns with them. You can see I found some photos, some close-up photos on the sides of her head where you can see that this is going on in the back there. It also helps to hide the hair elastics a little bit. So my side ones were a little bit too thin. I don't really have enough hair to really pull off this hairstyle well. So I had to use a couple of bobby pins to kind of keep them in shape. This definitely works better if you have a little bit more hair than I do. So the last thing this hairstyle needs is a load of hairspray to kind of tame the flyaways. I have pretty thin hair with a lot of regrowth and everything, so flyaways are pretty much inevitable on me. But this is going to try and kind of keep it at bay. And there is your Padmé Amidala look completely done. This is the finished look. I love it. I had so much fun recreating this, so I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Beauty Beacons videos. If you have any fictional or non-fictional beauty icons that you would like me to recreate the looks of, please leave them down in the comments below, and I will look through and pick someone out for next time. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!